part of the reason why I'm doing this series is because there's a lot of people who say, I want to do music and I want to do art. It's not to say that they're not genuine when they say that, but I think that they're also kind of saying with like this thing of that life is like American Idol. Mm-hmm. And so, as long as I can do this, or if I can make my way to become famous, then I can be famous.
Right.
And not so much as I want to, really be an artist to push the envelope of the art. Two things for you that I would ask that I think people watching this are going to probably be asking. Firstly, in terms of how you are as an artist, in terms of the African influence, the activism, the things that you're saying, does it matter to you whether or not it's commercially viable or commercially marketable?
That's a silly question.
Because that's the thing that that's the conversation I get into a lot, is about this idea of the art, and if you're going to be an artist and you're going to try to market yourself, you have to be marketable.
Right, right. Well, see, the thing about the marketing game is, what's funny about it is, it's all scheme, it's all mind games. So it's psychology. Like, to make you marketable means essentially that I am making you a product. And to make you a product, I have to be able to sell you. It's all psychological. So no, I'm not concerned about myself being commercial in the States or even overseas or anywhere else for that matter, because what we have to look at too is there's a component where what we look at as commercial, somebody else might not look at as commercial. And what they look at commercial, we don't necessarily look at as commercial. Some of the biggest artists to break in America have broken overseas first. So I look at everything more in a global perspective, and just the point that I'm not out just trying to make an album, just trying to put out a single. Like, I'm about records and a lifelong thing, and so that you can't put a commercial anything on, because that means I am surpassing spiritually, musically, emotionally, mentally, I am surpassing any label or capture that any station or music channel or magazine could put a lid on. And that's simple and plain. So I hope that I reach the masses, but then again, how do you define masses? Right. So I hear a lot of artists get stuck in this America stuff, what's going on here and what promoters are not doing here and what artists aren't doing here. And I'm like, this is one place. I have many friends who are on tour in Japan and Spain and England and Brazil and just going.
One more question on that. Is it easier because you have parents in the industry, or has it actually been you have to make your own way? Because I do know other kids whose parents are artists or in the industry, and they were like, their parents were like, I'm not doing anything for you unless you do it on your own. Yeah. So was that the same way for you, or was that something you had to choose for yourself?
Oh, completely. I mean, my relationship with my parents is more so just parent level. Like, if anything, my mom helped me a lot more. I mean, she helped finance a lot of my earlier ventures. When I was just, one day it was just like, Mom, I want to play the guitar. And she went and bought me a guitar. That stuff matters, because those are the milestones that ultimately made me the person today. I gotten offered my first 2 record deals when I was 13 and 15. And my dad turned down both. And at the time, I was very raged about it, but now I'm actually happy because it has allowed me to develop a sense of freedom through this expression. And now I'm able to really identify myself as an artist and really do my own thing. So I haven't even delved into beginning to connect the resources that I may have around me because of my parents. It's just been like, grind, make the music, get it out, get on tour,
if they want to check out your music and whatever you're doing and your happenings, what's the contact info?
I'm on Facebook and Twitter and MySpace, but the best way to at least hear the music, it would be MySpace /emoniFela. My name is one word, that's EMONIFELA. Feel free, email me, I'm around.
Cool.
So.
Projects that are in the works, so you're working on an album?
Yeah, working on several projects right now as we speak. Mixtape, that word.
Yeah.
I'm working on a few tasters. I'm working on the full-length /2-part album, Drugs and Destinations. Hopefully, I will have that out. My goal is by the end of the year. So, but it's been in the making for a minute. It's my baby, but we gonna work it out. In the meantime, I'm always around though. I'm still performing. I'm still doing stuff. So
great.
Yeah.
So for all the other up and coming artists, the mini emoniFela out there, whoever may be watching this, any words of wisdom that you want to impart to them on their journey on being an artist?
Not really.
Yeah.
Because words of wisdom never meant a lot to me. No, I'm playing. Just keep it real. Keep it real to yourself. Go with your gut, feeling it. I think that's about all. I don't think too much needs to be said. Just listen to yourself.
Yeah.
Listen to yourself. Bottom line.
Hey,
Yeah.
there it is. Well, what can I say? How did it go, Eve? How do you think?